More of the Zach Gelb Show on Fox Sports 920 The Jersey.
All right, welcome back in. 4:17 is the time in the Princeton Orthopedic Associates studios. Talking a lot of Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons today. So let's go out to someone that's just a great college basketball analyst for ESPN. The former coach only has a few minutes for us right now, but we will squeeze him in, and that is the great Seth Greenberg, who joins us right now. Seth, what's happening, my friend? Thanks for coming on.
Big man, how is life? So you introduced me as a college basketball analyst, and let's talk a little NBA. Here we go.
Hey, well, you know what? It's because here's the thing, though. Because with those guys, like I have people on that analyze Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, and they've never seen them play before. You've seen these guys play more than the average NBA analyst right now. So with that being said, with Embiid, I know he was hurt for a lot of his college career, but this is someone that you knew could have the potential to be a star with such a raw talent. But the question was his health always going to hold up? I was always skeptical about him, and he's been unreal so far. So just how about what you've seen so far out of Embiid on the NBA level?
He has been unreal, and I think he's just scratching the surface. I think that's the scary thing. His skill set. We've got two guys that I think whose skill sets as front court players, I wouldn't say change the game, but are going to definitely make the game more interesting in the years to come. And that's Karl Anthony Towns and Joel Embiid. I mean, it's his skill set, his ability to step out and shoot, his footwork, his athleticism, his bounce, his feel. The enjoyment right now, I think when something's taken away from you, Zach, I think you can appreciate it that more. And obviously, with all the injuries he's dealt with, to be back out playing, I think, he really is enjoying the moment, the experience. And, his future is unlimited. I mean, it really is. And I know the Philadelphia fans have had to be patient, but, it looks to me like he's going to be one of those talents that really separates himself and is a guy that, is a guy you can build your whole program around and your team around, and it's going to make everyone else better because of everything he does.
Every time I walk away from seeing him play, and I saw him live for the first time the other night, I've seen him obviously on TV for all the games that he's played in this year, I walk away and I'm saying, oh, this is the most impressive part of his game, or that's the most impressive part of his game. To you, what is the most impressive part of his game so far in his young career?
I think it's his skill set in relation to his size and his athleticism. I know that's really not a full answer, but his skill set and his footwork in relation to his size and his athleticism is what sets him apart. There are bigs that are skilled. There are bigs that are athletic. There are bigs that have footwork. There are bigs that can pass. But he has them all. I mean, you put the whole thing together. To me, it's the package of his skill level in relation to his athleticism and his size that makes him kind of a freak of nature.
In terms of Ben Simmons, everyone's anxiously waiting for Ben Simmons to come back because you need multiple stars in this league to win. With Simmons, a lot of people still scratch their head about what happened at LSU and how that team didn't make the tournament. What happened with Ben Simmons at LSU since you cover the game so closely?
Ben Simmons is a guy, look, first of all, his game suits the NBA better than does the college game. The spacing, the speed of the game, you put the ball in his hands, he's going to make everyone else better. His vision, his size. Last year I said he was Magic-esque. Now, he can't shoot it. He can't even shoot it like Magic did when he came in the league. But his versatility is incredible. I think the challenge for Simmons is going to be to maintain a focus. To understand, to play each and every night. They didn't win last year because they had terrible team chemistry. Good teams with bad chemistry are bad teams. And that team had bad chemistry. It was almost like his team was playing against him as opposed to with him. The pieces didn't fit. They weren't connected. They played like a young team. They were a young team. Their shot selection was bad. They didn't take great care of the basketball. They weren't committed defensively. He was on a bad team. A great player can be on a bad team, especially if those guys don't embrace the great player. And that's what happened at LSU. I think it's different, in the NBA. And, I've said all along about his game in general. He is a terrific facilitator. He's going to make other people better. You're going to you put him in a ball screen with Embiid, maybe not as good. Get him the ball in the open court, incredible. Use him without the ball to post and be a passer out of the post as a point forward, incredible. The one thing he's got to do is, I'm not sure he's that bad a shooter. He's just got to commit to shooting the basketball. What's the worst thing that can happen? You miss.
So
Next
as a
play.
coach, how do you increase that confidence, Seth? How do you increase that confidence to get him to have that confidence to shoot the basketball a little bit more and also work on the techniques to improve the shot?
Well, you're working with him every day on the techniques. And one thing about the NBA, he doesn't have to worry about anything else. He doesn't worry about anything else, but he'll be the best player he can be. So you're one-on-one with a coach. I would only have one shooting coach impact him and spend time with him. I wouldn't have a lot of people talk to him about his shot. I think one message, one voice, when you're working with guys that are trying to, improve their shooting, I think that's really, really important. So I think that's the thing. And I tell them to be aggressive. There's a lot of possessions in our game. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. You get open shot, commit to it. And that would be a message in terms of his game that I would be consistent with.
I know you got to run as we're talking to Seth Greenberg. With the college game right now, Villanova, the number one team in the country, just coming off a national championship game last year, and they're 18-1. The Wildcats, this is some impressive run that they're able to be on, because when you win a championship and then followed up the next year with the hot start, that's just incredible coaching and a team that has their vision locked in right now.
Yeah, you lose. You think that you lose their chef who's playing in the NBA. You lose Ryan Arch. They're still competitive the way they are and as good as anyone. And they're a very connected program. I call them team fundamental. Tim Duncan was the big fundamental. They're the team fundamental. I always say they're the best shot-taking, pivoting, passing team in the country. Jalen Brunson is like slow-mo, but he goes by as man. They've got a star player, obviously, in Josh Hart. I think that, Chris has been absolutely terrific. And the development of DiVincenzo and Pascal has been really important to them. They got 7 guys, and they have some versatility in their lineup. And, Jay just does a great job. They really believe and trust in each other and believe in what they're doing and play for each other. And it's a great culture, and he does a great job of getting everyone on the same page. And it's incredible the confidence they play with, especially at the end of games.
Who are those 5 teams right now that you really like, that you could see cutting down the nets at the end of the year?
Obviously, UCLA, which I think I'm really big on UCLA now. North Carolina, Villanova. I think Kentucky's got to be in the conversation. Kansas. I'm not as high on Duke per se. I think Arizona, depending on what happens with Alonzo Trier, could be in the conversation for sure. I think there are more teams that can advance and be successful. I think the next tier probably, you're looking at, the Baylors and the West Virginias, maybe the Arizona if they don't get Trier back. Creighton would have been one of those teams in the upper tier if Mo Watson didn't go down. So it's going to be a great year of college basketball. The bottoms of leagues have caught up to the middle of the league, which is making for tremendous games.
Former college coach, current college analyst, and now the resident NBA expert on the Zach Gelb Show. That's Seth Greenberg. Seth, love it. Thank you.
Zach, who's better than you? I can only think of 4 or 5.
Hey, how could I be the man if you're the man, Seth? That's all I say.
You're the best. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks so much. There's Seth Greenberg joining us on the Zach Gelb Show right now, Fox Sports 920 The Jersey. Really do appreciate Seth squeezing us in as he was calling in, and he told me, I got to do an ESPN hit in 10 minutes, and he told me it was going to be hectic, but he would squeeze us in today.